Hey, what is going on, guys? Deadshotz here, back with another video for you guys today. And today, the Trickshot God is going to be teaching you guys 3 simple steps on how to trickshot. So, I've hit quite a few trickshots since my channel started, and I know maybe some of you guys are like, man, how does he do it? But I'm gonna be sharing those tips with you guys. And hopefully they work for you, because everybody has a different style, a different way that they trick shot. So I'm actually in a single player match right now, and the first important step is your sensitivity. So honestly, this is my sensitivity. I have a 263 sensitivity while trick shotting, and the aiming doesn't really matter. It's mainly the main top sensitivity that really matters, because it helps you spin, get those nice 360s, possibly even 720s, and I'm just going to be demonstrating that for you guys today. So as you can see, you know, as I'm going off, I can basically rotate all the way around, or even a little bit more than that. And that sensitivity is honestly one of the biggest things, in my opinion, when you're trying to hit trick shots, because without you having a high sensitivity, you're not going to be able to spin around fast enough. And it's honestly like how good you can coordinate your fingers, because you have to be able to hit the jump button, turn, and shoot all at the same time while trying to aim at the person who's like going across your screen. So sensitivity is honestly, it's honestly a skill, dude. Trickshotting is definitely a skill that is it's really hard to master for a lot of people. And to be honest, I'm still working on it myself. But yeah, you have to jump, spin, and shoot all at the same time, dude. So that's really what makes trickshotting, you know, a really hard skill to master. So without further ado, let's go ahead and go on to the second tip. Alright guys, so now that I've covered the sensitivity, it's honestly time to go on to location, because a lot of people don't know where to hit trick shots. So I'm basically going to be covering location, because that's also one of the biggest things. So you're going to be going on a tour of basically all the good trick shot maps with your boy Deadshotz. So basically, the first good trick shot spot is up here on top of these blocks, these crates right here, because you can honestly turn right here and hit anybody who's running past here off of those. And another good thing that I like to use that for, if I can go around there and get back to those crates over there, is you can hit people who are coming down here this way, and also people are coming down there. So either they're over here or over here. So basically how you're gonna hit people from those two locations is, oh my god, I can't get on here. So as they're coming through, dude, you're gonna basically get further towards the back, and as they're coming through, you're just gonna jump off here, hit them real easy like that. Yep, so you can honestly choose to go either way, and honestly either way will work for you. So now let's go on to the very next map. Alright guys, so the next map is Outpost, and honestly I've yet to hit a trick shot in Outpost, but I do know quite a few good places, just from, like, you know, some of the glitch spots and stuff like that, that are really good places to hit trick shots. So I'm going to be sharing those for you guys, to you guys today, because you honestly can hit some good trick shots in Outpost. There's so many open spaces, but the map is so spread out, it's honestly kind of hard in my opinion, which is why I haven't hit a trick shot from this spot so far. So this is a really good spot. It's kind of like a glitch spot that most people know about, but honestly you can hit people on this side. If you jump over and get on here, you can just spin and hit trick shots like that. Or you could also hit trick shots from that spot, anybody who is in this lane right here. And so yeah, that's definitely a good trick shot spot in this map. And the spot that I prefer the most is honestly if you go up here, and yeah, you get up here. This is honestly one of the best spots, because I don't know why, but this kind of area right here is where a lot of the enemy spawns, and it's kind of a good place because a lot of people just like to sit here and camp. So yeah, it's honestly a good spot. I'm actually kind of stuck right now. That's not good. Alright guys, so let's go ahead and go back to the second trick shot spot. I don't know, I actually got in like a glitchy spot right there, because I was not able to move. So as I was saying, a lot of enemies like to spawn here, and they'll either spawn like inside of here, or they will spawn on top of the buildings over there. So yeah, if you can simply just get up here, you can trick shot anybody coming down this lane or anybody over there if you're really good at trick shotting. And also, if you go over to this front part, you can also hit people over there. So yeah, honestly, really good trick shotting spots in my opinion. And as you can see, even though I'm jumping from that high up, you still don't die whenever you hit the ground. So that's why this is such a good trick shotting spot. And if you want like a mediocre trick shot, you can also hit one off this little spot right here. But in my opinion, I like the higher up spots because it's just easier to, you know, kind of turn around and hit people. So yeah, those are some good spots. I would not recommend that you guys hit trick shot spots up there on that building, because there's actually a glitch when you get up there that doesn't allow you to see everybody who is right here. So for example, if you're looking off of there and I'm like over here or over here, you're not gonna be able to see me. It's a weird type of glitch where just some people don't show up whenever you're on top of there. So I wouldn't recommend hitting trick shots off of there, only in the two spots that I've mentioned. So let's go on to the next map. Alright guys, so another good trick-shotting map is Prison. So there's really only one spot that I know of that's really high up to where you can get trick shots, and it would be this balcony right here, or this ledge, whatever you want to call it. You can kind of run along the railing and people are always coming. Oh, that would have been a terrible trick shot, but you can always kind of find people running through this bottom area down here because they kind of have to pass you on this balcony. So it's honestly a great trick shotting spot, you know, really easy, and you don't die when you fall off the edge. So that's honestly this is honestly an amazing trick shot spot. If you're really good, then as somebody's coming through this doorway right here, you could just wait for them and then you could do a reverse trick shot. I've actually yet to do one of those either, but I've seen people do it. And I honestly think that if you work hard enough, you can honestly hit a trick shot, a reverse trick shot, where you kind of bounce off the ledge and then you turn around and shoot them. As you can see, I probably could have hit somebody with that if somebody was coming through. So this is honestly a great trick shotting spot, and I'd honestly recommend you guys hit trick shots from here. So we're going on to the next map, and before we go on to the next map, I want to say this next map has so many trick shotting spots and spots that I may not even cover and I may not even know about. So if you know about any good trick shotting spots in this next map, be sure to let me know down below in the comment section. And without further ado, let's go ahead and get right on into the next trick shotting map. Alright guys, so our next trick shotting spot, of course, as you guys could have guessed, is City. City's honestly one of the best trick shotting spots, or one of the best maps for trick shotting, just because of all the opportunities that you get to hit trick shots. So this first spot that I'm going to be going to is honestly, there's so many spots that you can hit from this spot right here. So as you guys can see, there's people down below. You can honestly hit anybody who's running through this pathway from this trick shot spot. I've actually hit a trick shot from this spot right here. So honestly, definitely recommend you guys try and get some trick shots from right there. So another spot is this ledge right here. People are always 24/7 in either this area, or areas just around here, man. And there's so many opportunities you have to hit trick shots in City. So yeah, I'm honestly just gonna, you know, demonstrate for you guys and fall to the bottom so that we can go on to our next trick shotting spot. So basically anywhere you spawn, you can basically find a place to hit trick shots in this spot, in this map. So I'm going to be going a little bit higher up to there. It's honestly kind of hard to hit a trick shot from all the way up there just because there's so, like, the turning dynamic of it is honestly kind of hard because you're so high up, but you can hit trick shots if you simply take this elevator right here all the way up to the top. And yeah, you can possibly get a trick shot from there. So one of my favorite trick shotting spots that I have hit a trick shot from is these little wooden planks right here. If you go to any level of these, I honestly recommend you stay on like the second to last level, because the higher up you get, it's kind of the harder to hit like 360s and 720s. But as you can see, if you could just simply go to that level right there and you simply do a simple 360 and somebody is hiding or crouching behind this spot right here, or even over this spot right here, that is an easy trick shot, bro. That's definitely like a headshot trick shot. So also, if you go on this top level or second to last level, you can hit trick shots from either side, dude. Honestly, any side will work. And all you gotta do is get the spins out. Ooh, got him. You will most likely die if you're that high up, but you'll still probably get the shot, because like dying doesn't really affect you. As long as you shoot right before you hit the ground, you'll be a-okay and good to go. So we're going to our next trick shot spot, which is another high up trick shot spot, similar to the one over there. Yeah, and honestly, guys, I wouldn't recommend you hit trick shots from that high up, just because it's so hard. Because think about how many turns that is. It was like I could have hit like 4 turns from that top spot on the wooden plank. So from a trick shot spot like that, man, that's like, I don't even know what that is, dude. That's honestly a crazy trick shot. And I think it'll look, it won't look as good as a simple 360 trick shot. So my last and final spot for this city map is on this ledge right here. So if you can get lucky enough, there will be a few people during the gameplay who decide to run along here. And if they are doing that, all you gotta do is hit him with a spin, and you got him. Bang bang. That's an easy headshot. And this is honestly probably my favorite trick shot spot in all of City. I know that I said that was one of my favorites, but this ledge spot right here, definitely my favorite by far out of the City map. So if you guys take the time to master all these tips, and you put in work, you play several hours, you're going to get a simple trick shot. And I'd honestly like to show you one of my best trick shots that I've ever hit in Bullet Force. And so yeah, I hope you guys enjoy.
If I was the student, would you be the teacher? If I was the sinner, would you be the preacher? Would you be my dun 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 dun? I still got a lot of shit to learn, I'll admit it. Dun 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 dun. I still got a lot of shit to learn, if I was a question.
Yeah, guys, so if you are simply willing to put in the time and effort that it takes to hit a good trick shot, I feel like anybody can really hit a trick shot if they just put in the time and effort that it takes, bro. You have to spend a ton of time, because you're not gonna hit a trick shot your first time or your second time trying, dude. That's just not the way it works, man. So I really hope that these tips have helped you guys become better trick shotters at the game. And yeah, like I said, honestly, just don't get frustrated if you don't get a trick shot the first time. It honestly takes a ton of time and effort if you guys really want to hit a good trick shot. So I really hope my tips have helped you guys. If they did, be sure to drop a like and subscribe. And as always, thank you so much for watching.
How'd you get so